Namaste, Vitruvians. Namaste, Mike. It's
Namaste, namaste. Good to see everybody.
back-to-back flashlights here.
Yeah.
I don't want to make this a habit because I do want my evenings back. But it's great. We are here today for a very special flashlight. But
hmm
before we get going into that, we got to talk a little bit about the exciting thing that's happening with the staking and vibe. Those
hmm
numbers, man, those numbers are amazing. We are at 930,000 since yesterday morning, staked, and since last Friday, we are now at over I think 1.75 million, which is
Yeah,
just
almost 2 million in a week, which is mind blowing. You guys have done
mind
an
blowing.
amazing job.
Our community is amazing. I love our community. I love. I see a lot of familiar faces here. Hello, Pam, Phantom, Dianella, Oljag, Southern Fried. Doc is here. Tartan is here. Hey, you've been away a while. Good to see you back, man.
Yeah, he's
Rivera
had
is
the
here.
flu. He's back at it though.
Yeah, Sunny. Let's see, NR Legend. Wow, nice. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. And it's great to see you all. Um, by the way, guys, I just posted a monster thread on X with all about Vitruveo and exhibit and staking and all of that. I would appreciate if all of you could kind of go. And I rarely ask for this, but please like and repost it because it's important for us for our staking goals to really get more people in the community going and to also bring in new members of the community. So please do that. All right, like without further ado, let's talk a little bit about what we are doing here today. Let me add this to the stage here. So today's flashlight is episode 2, and the title here is Sabong Evolution. Yes, yes, folks, we are going to talk about the Sabong project here, and Mike, this is turning out to be a pretty big deal for Vitruveo. It's an amazing project, and I
hmm
love how seeing it evolve behind the scenes, and I think people are gonna get have a lot of fun with it, and it's really exciting.
Yeah, it's been kind of a really cool journey with Garfield. Obviously, he's a great community member, but he's a pretty incredible person. There's a lot of layers to what he's doing. It's not just kind of the Sabang project. We won't kind of get into anything, but there's so many different layers and contributions that he's brought to the chain. He's an incredible asset to the community, and we're just very grateful to have him. And we're very excited for the project that's launching. It's a really cool project, and yeah, it's I think the community overall, the sentiment is everybody's really excited.
Yeah, and I'm really excited because with the flashlight format that we have going on now, we have the ability to, as the projects come on board, to have a dedicated flashlight to talk about the project and to really get in deep and help the community meet the people who are the movers and shakers behind that project, ask questions, and really get to know. So today, it's not going to be you or I talking about this project. Guess what? We have the man himself, the legend, Garfield. So welcome, Garfield. How are you, sir?
Hey, good evening, everyone. Thank you for having me here. Did you
Yeah,
guys
it's
notice
really
my
great.
hat?
Good vibes, good
Good
vibes.
vibes. There we go. That's what we need. Yeah, indeed. That's amazing. So where are you today?
In Southern Cal,
All
Southern
right, cool.
California.
That's cool. So thanks
Yeah.
for accepting our invitation to join the Flashlight and to help our community learn a little bit about your amazing project. But before that, Garfield, on behalf of the entire Vitruvio community, I must thank you from the bottom of my heart. You are a stalwart. You are an amazing supporter, and you're just a shining star in our community. You are a bright, shining star, and the support you give us all, the love you give us all, I'm extremely grateful to you, sir. Very, very grateful.
Okay.
And I think
I'm honored. Thank you.
it r- r- your project is awesome. I'm excited to hear about it tonight, but we are just excited to help you out because you're just helping us in so many different ways. And as Mike said earlier, it's not just with the project, right? You constantly encourage and motivate people in the community. You've been doing airdrops, and just you're a good friend, and I appreciate that so much, Garfield. So,
Well,
and
thank you, Nick. Um, I do that not to get attention. I do that not to be recognized. I do that because I truly feel I feel good when I give rather than receive, rather than take. I feel good when I convert my frustrations or bitterness into something good and make the community happy. And I think when Sabong came about, it was a well thought of project because we wanted to do something for Vitruveo. We wanted to follow Nick, and then later on Mike came out, and I said this solidifies everything that we're doing because first it's Nick, then Mike comes in as a COO. Guys, it's time for us to go out there and support this blockchain.
Mm.
that's
Yep.
amazing. Um, yeah. So give me a moment here. I'm gonna pull up your deck here. For whatever reason, my computer is misbehaving a little tiny bit, but I will get it fixed momentarily, and we can get it going. So let's see. Open with. Why is it doing that? That's weird. Okay, I'm gonna try this a different way. All right, here we go. I wanted to have this full screen, but it's not cooperating. Okay, this should be fine. Sorry, Robert, for the delay. I
No
will.
worries, no worries.
I rarely share a PDF, and I'm sharing a PDF now, and it's kind of acting funky. All right, I got it going. Here we go. We'll add this to the stage. There we go. Let me see if I can zoom in a bit here. So we don't. There we go. That's cool. All right, Robert. I'm going to mute myself. Mike's going to mute himself. It's your show, and please, I'll jump in occasionally. Mike might jump in also with a question or clarification thing, but
Very good.
please just let's go.
All right. Well, thank you, Mike. Thank you, Nick. Good evening, everyone. It's the first time I've shown my face because I wanted to be doxxed, and of course I wanted to be able to share with you this Sabong evolution journey. And I think once you truly understand what we're trying to do here, you'd begin to appreciate that there's more to giving than just receiving. And and here you will understand that Sabong is not just one way. It's going two ways, meaning we're doing something for the community. In return, the community will do something for the other community or for the world. And so moving forward, I'd like to go into the next slide here. The release of this egg NFT will be on Saturday. Okay, the minting begins on Saturday at 6 p.m. PST. So I'd like for you guys to pay attention to that. And you're probably wondering what the NFT reveal date would be, which is November 14th. And people have asked me actually in the background, what is a reveal? Well, because when you mint the egg, you will just see the egg. It won't reveal anything to you. That will be revealed to you on the 14th. So 14th is a very important day, an important date because we will also have a live event. Okay. And the cost, as many of you know, is 40 USDC, which is also available if you have USDC and Ethereum, Polygon, Base, and Binance, then you're okay. Okay. Moving forward.
All right. Before we leave the slide, just to clarify, so what you're saying is that on when people mint on November 9th, there's going to be basically a generic egg, and they won't know what the traits are and all that of their egg, and then we'll have a reveal on the 14th, and that's when they'll first get to know about it.
That's correct. Yes.
All right, that's great. That's good. It builds up some anticipation then. So
Of course. That's
you can
basically
look
the
forward
idea. That's
yeah,
right.
yeah, that's great. Nice. All right.
And I'll read through the overview. The NFT Egg Sabong collection brings a new dimension to the universe by introducing unique NFT eggs. These NFTs are designed to be part of an expansive digital ecosystem, integrating with future games, movies, and collectibles. We'll learn more a little bit about these as we move forward with the presentation. This collection not only provides holders with exclusive digital assets, but it also introduces an evolving character concept. As these NFTs are revealed, each one may showcase a distinct superpower and mutation, making each egg a unique addition to the Sabong evolution. So here, folks, you will come to discover that these eggs are not just an art. It's not just a picture. It actually has DNA. It mutates, and it will carry many different types of superpowers. So something really exciting that I think everyone's anticipating, Nick.
I love that. I love that because on the 14th you get to find out what your egg is, and you get to find out what DNA it has, whether it's got a mutation or something. So that's pretty exciting. And we're just talking about eggs right now. This is as your title says, it's phase one. So there's going to be other phases also, which I'm sure you're going to talk about. That's cool. I'm really excited about that.
That's right. That's right, Nick. And the key features in this phase, we only have 50,000 unique NFTs. And here you will see mutations and superpowers and games, film, merchandise. You'll be surprised, or you'll be amazed to see that even energy drink we have in our website. We have apparel. We have many different types of merchandise that you will be surprised and be happy to see.
That's really, really cool. All right, let's move on.
So here you will see hundreds and hundreds of superpowers and mutations. An example would be the fire breath, lightning speed, feather blades, earthquake stomp, and mind control. I remember my ex-wife Nick used to control my mind. That's why she became an ex already. So
Is there an endless chai mutation? I'd like that, please, for my egg.
that would be
You
good,
throw
right?
hot boiling chai at someone's face. That's very
That's
cool.
cool. I love it. This is interesting. Wow, wow, this is cool. All right.
And the use case, gaming integration, merchandising, media expansion. I think we'll cover a little bit more of this down the road as we proceed. Next page, please. Now we already know this Saturday at 6 p.m. PST. Um, what would that be UTC again, Mike? Um,
Which
Probably 2 a.m.
what time is it? PST?
6.
yeah, six p.m. PST.
Yeah, my guess
Oh,
is that.
6 p.m. Let me give me one sec. I'll be able to tell you. You can keep talking.
Then November 14, as many of you know, is next Thursday, which is a reveal. Here you will see early 2025 game integration. Sabong Evolution is really aimed to begin the development of this game by first, second quarter. Of course, depending on the performance of phase one, two, and three, and that's the reason why Garfield has created a lot of incentive, Nick, a lot of ways to reward its community so that the support, we reciprocate by giving more because of the support of the community to the blockchain and also to Sabong Evolution.
Yeah, so Garfield, on November 14th, when it's an NFT reveal, as we just people reported, yes, that it's 2 a.m. UTC. Uh, Many people could be asleep at that time. You don't have to do anything, right? It just is a reveal, so it automatically reveals at that time.
Exactly.
You don't, yeah.
Exactly.
So you can wake up leisurely and look at what eggs you have. But if you're excited, you can get up in the middle of the night, I suppose. Yeah.
Exactly. Well, again, many other things are happening on that day as we move forward. But yeah, you don't need to be awake. One of the artists today sent me a DM and said it'll be 2 o'clock, my time, and should I just sleep and then wake up tomorrow and rewatch? I said, well, it wouldn't be fair for you if you go to sleep because you wouldn't want to miss out on the giveaway tonight. And he goes, okay, I'll make coffee now.
Yeah. All right. Shall I move on?
Yes, please.
All right. Here we go.
How to participate? The Mint page will be ready for that day on November 9 at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Um, as you can see here, mint.sabongevolution.com and NFT reveal to holders on 11/14. Um, we already know 40 USDC could come from Ethereum, Base, Polygon, Binance, and of course, yours truly, USDC.Paul.
Great.
Moving forward.
And very good.
And the vision: own a piece of this dynamic entertainment ecosystem, unlock exclusive perks, and shape the Sabong universe. Don't just collect, evolve with us, guys. Step into the future and claim your place. I think the
That's
last
great.
part of this presentation is the exciting part. Here's the exciting part, Nick and Mike. You know, Sabong's Vive Rev Share. Some of you, or many of you, uh, but not all of you. Only tonight will I be making this announcement that Sabong Evolution have already set aside 12,000 vibes for the rev share for each and every Sabong NFT holders. Sabong Evolution team is also setting aside the rebase of 100,000 Vitru to be given to the community, Nick, for each NFT holders. So in other words, all of this without even, you haven't dished out a dollar to buy. I, Garfield, is committing this 12,000 vibe to you, the rebase of 100,000 Vitru to you. In other words, the entire rebase. So whichever comes first, if the rebase ends in 5 to 7 years, then you've taken all the rebase that was given to the entire Sabong community.
Garfield, this is incredibly generous. Let me make sure I understand it correctly. You're saying that you are holding 12,000 Vibe, and all the revenue share that comes to those 12,000 Vibe will be distributed among all the Sabong NFT holders?
That's correct. That's
Wow.
correct.
Wow.
So that's
That's
on
huge.
top of what they're making on the Sabong franchise.
Yeah.
This is a revenue coming from the blockchain.
That's extremely generous. And on top of that, also all the rebases for 100,000 Vitru.
That's correct. That's correct, Nick.
Whoa. Yeah. So
Just
so
to
That's a
recap,
lot.
basically holding a Sabong NFT is already entering you into rev share right away, right? Both from the rebase and from Vitru. So you're going to be earning Vitru just by holding that.
correct. That's right from the get-go.
And
Right.
that doesn't even take into account all the other utility that it's going to provide that you were just alluding to earlier.
Exactly.
Well,
Exactly. That's correct. This is just
that's
like a perk, like a benefit, an incentive given to the community who comes in.
wow. This is incredible. Thank you. This is very generous, and I'm sure the community will appreciate it, especially everyone who holds an egg, me including with my chai mutation egg. Yeah, that would be amazing.
And
Um,
not only
So
that, Nick,
so
go ahead.
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Garfield. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say not only that, because I know I've said this many times in our community that Sabong Evolution is a Vitruveo centric, Vitruveo centered. In other words, all of the things that are happening in Sabong that will happen in Sabong, all the transactions, Vitruveo blockchain, especially the vibe holders, will benefit from that. Uh, uh, One of which is the 2% fee that's automatic in all transactions, and many other perks and benefits that we may be able to share with the community and the blockchain.
That's amazing. That's truly amazing.
Very cool. So, can you go through Garfield again? Kind of, is there three different phases to the project, or is it just it
Oh,
starts off with, yeah? Could you explain that
very-
a little bit more?
yes, very good, very good. Thank you for that question. That's very important. There'll be
Hmm.
three stages, three phases of the Sabong evolution. Phase one is the egg NFT, which is what we are releasing tonight, or what we're talking about tonight, and that has 50,000 NFTs, the egg NFT. The phase two would be the hatchlings when they hatch, and there'll be 40,000 NFTs there. And finally, the phase three would be the full-grown roosters, which is 30,000 NFT. And for those of you who have not yet gone into the sabongevolution.com, you will also um, see all these information just to help you understand the journey, because we want you to follow with us, and of course run with us. And those are the three phases.
Hmm. And then how does the evolution happen? So if we purchase, let's say, 10 NFTs or something like that tonight, or on Saturday, I guess, yeah, is when it
That's
goes
right.
live, the minting. Yeah. So if we say like buy 10 NFTs, guide us through the journey of holding, let's say, 10 NFTs that are purchased on Saturday. What's the next step, and how does that work? Eh,
Very good,
mm,
very good.
mm,
I like that. Maybe we can go. I'll answer that question. Maybe we can go to the last page, Nick, of the
Yep.
last slide,
Yep.
because the answer is there. A very good question, Mike. In this example, the benefits and perks is initially offered to the USDC buyers. Well, the goal here is for us to be able to raise funds, and that's why we decided to encourage the USDC buyers. Okay, so for every 10 NFTs, you will qualify for a 5 vibe raffle, and this will be given to 30 winners, plus 5 vortex random, plus 10 Vitru. As a matter of fact,
mhm.
this morning this was different, a lot lower. I've increased it this afternoon because I was doing some numbers, and I said, okay, we can afford to do this, so why not increase it? And if you buy 50 NFTs, you qualify for the 10 Vive raffle, and there'll be 25 winners. And each winner will also receive 10 Vortex randomly, and then 20 V-True. And for those who buys 100 NFTs, 40 to 100 is 4,000. We already have a good number, more than a handful of people that have already committed to that. There'll be a 25 raffle, and there'll be 20 winners in this category, plus 15 Vortex and 30 V-True. And so finally, 1,000 NFTs. You don't need to calculate. That's 40,000. That's an instant airdrop of 100 Vibe plus 75 Vortex, 2,500 V-True, and 10,000 V-True. So in other words, when let's say for example you bought one or 10, so you hold on to that NFT, right? You hold on to that NFT. You don't know the superpowers. You don't know the DNAs or the mutations. But on the 14th, which is November 14th, which is next Thursday, that's when you will see the DNA, the mutations that you got, the superpowers that you got for that egg. So once these eggs are sold out, I think you're referring to that question. Once all
Hmm.
these eggs are sold out, then we don't wait because we release phase two, which is the hatchings. Okay, the same way, the same process, the same procedure, and so now you're seeing that the egg hatched, and the little hatchlings coming out, right? And then you'll see them grow until it finishes and go into the full grown rooster, which is the sabo. Now, I wanted to before I forgive me, I wanted to just cover this. I know we've had this conversation in Discord, and questions from other members thinking that Sabong is an illegal. Why is Vitruveo entertaining? can I answer that real quick so at least we can get that out of the way?
Of
Um,
course.
yeah, Garfield will never argue. Garfield will not fight you because sabong is illegal in many countries. Okay, it's literally illegal. So sabong evolution is the opposite of that. We came up with this idea because, say, for example, PETA. People for what does it stand for?
The ethical
Ethical.
treatment of animals. Yeah.
That's right. So they'd be the first one to put us down, even when they see gory or blood or stuff like that. No, sabong, folks, is a game. It's a journey. It's honoring the culture of many other, like South America, Latin America, Southeast Asia. We're honoring the heritage, but we're not gonna use actual roosters to fight so that they can kill each other. No, we're not doing
Right.
that. We're not doing that. So please get that off your mind. We're not doing that. What we're gonna do is to actually cater to the younger generations that they can play and compete with this enhanced robotic AI type of roosters.
Very cool. Very cool. Okay, we got a few questions. Do you want to take a few, Garfield?
Of course, of course.
Okay, great. So Rohan asks, Garfield, will this Vibe rev share to Sabong NFT holders and include rev share from the 2 million VUSD to VTRU credits that's going to be deposited into the Vibe contract on the 14th? So,
100%. If
yeah,
I may
that,
answer that, Nick can correct me, but my
mhm.
response to that would be 100% because it's no different from when we say that wherever the Vichu is, it rebases. Same thing with Vibe. Wherever the Vibe is, it collects the share. It collects its share from the revenue. Is that correct, Nick?
Mhm.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, we have to work through the technical logistics of how to deliver the shared revenue to the Sabang holders, but that's not a big deal. It's just getting together in an afternoon meeting and resolve
That's
that. But
right.
everything that you would expect, essentially, as a Vibe holder, when you're looking at any revenue share, the same revenue share is going through your 12,000 Vibe, right? And so that pooled revenue, and I'm going to use the word pool, although we deprecated it. We're not talking about an actual pool here. We're talking about an aggregation of revenue that'll be available to all Sabong holders. So it doesn't matter what the source is. If the
That's,
wide contract gets the revenue, then the Sabong holders get it.
that's correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
How does the rarity work and scarcity?
Oh, a very
Is
good
there an
question.
element of rarity
Yes.
and scarcity?
Uh,
Because I
yes,
didn't see that.
I think we have, if I'm not mistaken, we have about 4 to 5 different rarities,
Yeah,
and
I think that's for the Saturday drop event where we'll reveal all those
got it.
details.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's correct.
Okay, very
Yes,
good,
but
very
yeah,
good. So Hendrik says we only buy the eggs NFT, correct, and they evolve to hatchlings and become a rooster. Is that correct, or are they separate, or do they buy into the different phases and then it evolves from there? So how does that
very
work?
good. Yeah, very good question. My first response to that is no. It doesn't involve. It doesn't evolve into a hatchling. From the egg that you hold, right? So the egg that you hold is an NFT that has life, right? That is alive. But the second phase would be the hatching, which means the little chicks. So that's another NFT that will carry the superpowers and that will mutate and so on and so forth. So there'll be 3 different collections that will take place in this journey before we go into the game.
Got it, got it. And then after the three phases, then you'll have a full-fledged game of
Correct.
whatever. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yes, that's when you begin to compete with other countries and so on and so forth.
Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, and I think that answers JW's question. Yeah, he was a little confused on the difference of the NFT hatchlings. So, do some of them hatch twins? That's pretty funny. Um, very
Yeah,
cool. Very cool.
yeah. I think that's probably a point that will we'll probably need to clarify more as the game evolves, because it's kind of like the focus right now is on the eggs, and then we'll get to the other phases, right? Garfield, that's kind of the plan.
Hmm.
That's correct. Yes.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then what about Vitru? I know the first phase is USDC. Where does Vitru come into the project?
I think if I remember it correctly, working in the back here, like I said, the initial with the acceptance of USDC come from Base, Binance, Ethereum, Polygon, and also USDC.pol. We will accept V-True. I think if I could remember it correctly, after 25,000 or 30, we'll accept V-True as a payment. Okay, and then we will also accept Vitro, the TRO, as a payment. Now, I'd like to share this with everyone that the goal for us, as I've said in the beginning, is to raise funds so that we can continue on our journey. But the goal of us accepting Vitru is so that Sabong can also help mitigate the sell pressure for for the blockchain if and when we go live into the CEX. So we welcome Vitru, but the initial, which I think everyone need to pay attention to this, because the initial, meaning the first week or second or third week, would be the most important thing, because these mutations and superpowers are all in the beginning, because we wanted to support the early adopters of um, of Sabong. So in other words, I actually kind of copied that with Vortex, because I enjoyed Vortex when it was built in the beginning. The way Nick created that the excitement, the FOMO, the anticipation. The first 25,000 received vibe along with it. The epic, the ultra, the rare, and the common. I did copy some of that idea, and we decided to put in this mutations, this DNA, if you will, for the
Perfect.
first wave of buyers.
Okay, great. So the eggs are more the characteristics you can apply to the hatchlings and roosters. Is that right, or are they completely separate?
Um,
Garfield, do you want me to take a stab at answering this?
yes, please.
Because we talked about the architecture of yours in Vitruvio. So basically, you have to think about the latter phases as activating the prior phase. So you've got an egg with a mutation or a superpower, and then when you get a hatchling, and that activates your egg and makes it hatch. Basically, otherwise it's just an egg. So think of it that way, and so each subsequent phase uh, essentially activates the prior phase for you, and you transition to the next phase. That's the best way I can describe it. Yeah. So activation is the way to think about it.
Very
That's
cool.
right.
And then will we be able to trade or sell on the secondary market? Of course, you own it. So if that's something
I
that
wanted
you want to
to,
do,
yeah,
you can.
I wanted to interject something. I like that old jug question. Nick would probably agree to this response. You know how you buy the egg for 40 USDC, right? And it's just a regular egg. And on the
Hmm.
reveal, you find out that it carries all these superpowers, all these DNAs, and all of a sudden your NFT that you bought for 40, you can now sell in the secondary marketplace for 2,000 or 1,000 or 500 because of its power. Remember, the more superpower and mutation they carry, the DNAs, these characters will be featured into the game. These characters will be featured into the movie. That's the reason why it's critical for us to understand that the initial wave of buyers of this egg NFT is very important, because I think we've set aside 50% of all these superpowers and DNAs that will go into the first wave of buyers. And as they, again, I'm not denying, I'm a fan of Nick's project, the Vortex, and I'm always going to be the full supporter of a Vortex. So we kind of copied from that idea that as time goes, less and less, I think, if I'm not mistaken, when we get to the 30th thousand, no more DNA, or no more superpower, no more mutation. But the
So
first
in other words, you encourage people to buy early if they want their character to have superpowers and mutations that are then in the game and in the movie and so on. Yeah.
100%, yes,
Okay.
100%.
Very cool. And then, will the different phases, I think you meant phases, cost the
Yeah.
same? So will they all be $40?
Very good question, Henrik. A very good question. The first phase is 40 USDC. The second phase, 40,000, will be 50 USDC. And third phase will be 30,000 NFT, will be 65 USDC.
Okay. And so the price goes up, but the rare or the circulation goes down, right?
That's correct. Yeah, I
Okay.
wanna I wanna answer this because I've been asked this question from the team when we were brainstorming. This question was asked of me. Hey Garfield, if I don't buy phase two and phase three, am I still entitled to the entire 12,000 vibe to share in the 12,000
Hmm.
vibe? I think that's a very good question, right? It's not
Hmm.
mandatory. So I'm going to go ahead and answer that now. It's not mandatory for you to buy into phase two or phase. Remember, the more you buy, all it means is you're just increasing your share of the vibe. If you buy, if let's say for example you bought 10 phase one, you bought 20 phase two, you bought 30 phase three. Now you have 60 shares from the 12,000 vibe that will be given, but it's not mandatory. It's not a must. If you bought 60 on the first and none on the second and the third, it still works the same way. It's actually cheaper for you because you bought it at 40.
Very good. Okay, great. Somebody asked, Casey asked, will Vitruveo blockchain receive any fees from Sabong?
Yes, 100%.
So they're probably referring to like the 2% going to the Vibe.
Wait, Garfield just said 100%, so we're gonna get 100%.
Oh yeah,
Oh
that's
wow,
right.
thank you, Garfield. That's extremely generous. No,
We will only
I
we will
just
only get
kidding.
2%.
2%.
No, no, I
Very
like that.
cool.
I love to give, and that's the reason why. The 2% is just one thing. As a matter of fact,
Yeah,
there's more to it, guys. It might not even be 2%, it might even be 3 or 4.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
rest assured, guys, Sabong is committed to the community. That's the bottom line.
Yep.
Sabong was created number one because of the leadership of Nick, but most especially because of the community. That's why Sabong was created, and there's a lot
Very cool.
more for everyone.
Very good. Omni-Man asks, when white paper?
I think it should be available in the website tonight. The white paper. I mean, there'll be a white paper for each phase. Okay, so I don't want you to expect a white paper that will explain what happens 12 months from now. It's better for us to take it step by step so that at least we're being realistic, if you will.
Yeah, that's great. That's very good. Okay, great. Can someone buy the third phase without buying the egg or buying the first phase?
Correct. The same response I would give. Let's say, for example, you, Henrik, you bought into phase one and you didn't do anything anymore, but you helped promote the project. So you brought someone into phase three, and that phase three bought 1,000 NFTs. Same thing. You're not obligated to buy into that, but the guy who bought them for phase three obviously paid $65, 65 USDC per NFT, and that guy has the same benefit from the 12,000 buy. Okay, so in other
Got it.
words, it's not like, oh, you didn't buy into phase one, so you only get X amount. No, that 12,000 is right there. It's pulled together. It's for everyone to share.
Very good, very good. So, Legendary, just kind of trying to grab a hold of everything. He says, "I'm still trying to understand the whole hatchling thing and superpowers, but I think I'll get it eventually." So, from my understanding is you'll purchase a NFT on Saturday, and then on the 14th, uh, the egg or the hatchling that you purchased, you will discover on the 14th its superpower or superpowers. And you're
Correct.
incentivizing the majority of the superpowers in the beginning, meaning they could have multiple superpowers, which increases the, I guess, the rarity or the value of that particular hatchling. Is that right?
That's correct. That's very
Okay.
correct
Okay,
because
great.
we're yeah, yeah.
Okay. And then, so obviously, the more they purchase, the more superpowers that they're going to get in the beginning, the more money, potential money that they could make from this, either trading it. Now, what would be the advantage of holding on to the hatchlings? Could you trade up to maybe phase two and go that route, or is there benefit just to hold on to the hatchlings?
I think a very good question, Mike. No, we haven't yet thought of trading up, but holding on to these NFTs would be very good, especially if you're holding on to an NFT that carries a lot of superpowers and good DNAs. Because again, the rarest, if I could remember correctly, I think out of the 50,000 on the egg, there will only be about 70 or 80, no more than 100, extremely rare egg NFTs. So you can just imagine how rare that is, and that's available to everyone for those who decide to come into the first wave of buying into these egg NFTs. So
Yeah,
just
very
hold
cool,
on
very
to it,
cool.
I,
Yeah,
or
you
you
I
do want
think
to
can.
there's
hold on
still
to it
some.
because that's your ticket for the vibe income. That's your ticket for the Vitruveo rebase income. So
Yeah,
it's better to hold it, and maybe you'll have staking programs later on, or
yeah.
other things, or you can just kind of hold it. Okay, very good.
So Garfield, from the questions, it appears that there's still some confusion about it. Can you, for Saturday, commit to having a more clear sort of visual description of egg to hatchling to rooster, about the pathway to that, so people can understand that better?
Okay. Yes, yes. We'll
Yeah,
see to
let's
it that we cover that. Yeah.
yeah, let's do that, because I think that would be better to. It would help everyone make the right decisions about which which phase or all phases that they want to
Uh,
participate in.
Very good, very good. Maybe I can share it this way. You know how when Pokemon started many years ago. I remember when my kids, they're all grown up now, right? But when they were growing up, every Friday, Saturday, we'd be going to GameStop and buying all these collectibles and so on and so forth. And it was worth nothing. They were just collecting it. But today, if you look them up, some of which are 100 or 1 million or 2 million because of its value. The same way we were looking into the Sabong Evolution collectibles is that the egg NFT and the hatchling NFT and the full grown rooster NFT has its own identity. Each one of them has its own identity. And finally, when you get into the game, and again, the game is scheduled to get started maybe second quarter of this coming year, we will we will go from there. Meaning, say for example, Nick, you hold one of the rarest, extremely rare egg, and Mike here holds the one of the rarest hatchling, right? So two different people hold two different rare egg and rare hatchling. So Nick may say, "Hey, Mike, I want that because that thing belongs to me. I want to buy that from you." So in essence, Mike will be able to sell it to Nick or vice versa. So each and every NFT, as I mentioned, will carry its own DNA and also superpower. And as we progress, I mean, I like your request, Nick. Connect the three together, right? Connect the three together and better explain
Mm-hmm.
it. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
we'll
All
do.
right. This is all very, very exciting. Cannot wait to see. Well, Saturday, of course, start buying the eggs, but then on 14th for the reveal. Reveals are always very exciting on prior projects. You build up the anticipation and you have no idea what you're going to get until then. So it's really exciting. So thank you so much, Garfield. So you know what? Since I have you here, I have to ask. You've got this amazing. We saw the amazing raffles and things like that. But do you have anything for us today? For the people that are in joining us here today? Do you have anything you want to offer them?
I'd love to give, but I think Nick, the community is probably tired of receiving Vortex and Vibe and Vitru. You
Yeah, I
know,
think people don't like free stuff. I agree. That's probably
yeah,
there's burnout associated with
we
getting
do
free stuff.
something different. Yeah, well, let's try it. Something different tonight. Why don't we give away the egg NFTs?
Woohoo! Yeah. All
That
right.
would
Let's
be a
do
good
it.
thing. Well,
Yeah.
here's the only problem I have. I always followed you when you were promoting Vortex, and you're all doing this magic squares, and I'm like, oh, this is good. I'm dancing along with your music. I don't have that yet. So maybe I can borrow something from you, so we can move on with this giveaways of the egg NFTs.
Well, let me
I
ask you,
can try.
Garfield. Did you stake for Vibe? Did you do any staking?
I staked 95% of my
All
entire
right.
bag.
Then I'm here at your service, sir. I'm here to bring up. Let's repurpose magic squares for magic eggs. Let's do magic eggs. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. So let me just cue things up here. Let me cue
There
things
we
up,
go.
and
Like some
we can get
Bollywood
going
music.
here. So give me 1 second. Uh, yeah, where is that music coming from?
I played it. Do you want me to turn it
Oh,
off?
okay. Cool. Yeah. All right. So let me just cue this up here, and we can get going. So what are we are basically going to do the same thing where people submit their addresses, and then we do some magic quote unquote eggs, and pick some
Yeah,
winners. And let's see, we got
right.
180 people here online, which I don't know how many wallets that will translate to, but maybe if we do batches of 100 each, how many eggs would you be willing to airdrop there? Like I would do like 20 or so, or 30 per 100. What do you feel
Okay.
comfortable with, Garfield? I don't want to put you on the spot, but
Uh, yeah, we can. You know what? Let's do 30 per
30, 30.
object
Okay,
egg hunt.
great. All right, so maybe we can do. We have enough for, I think, two sets. So let's do that. Two sets of 30 each. Now, before we get
Okay.
going, the mint is actually Saturday, so we won't be airdropping until post Saturday. Yeah.
After that. That's right.
All right. So like Sunday or something. So we'll keep the winners here, and they will be airdropped their eggs on Saturday, and then the reveal will be on the 14th. All right.
That's
Great.
correct.
A
Okay.
huevo.
Yeah. So let's uh, pull up our magic squares here. Here we go.
I mean, a huevo.
Boom. All right. Cool.
Oh,
So the
wow.
rules are the same, folks. You go to vitru.xyz/airdrop-join, and that's going to bring you to the form. But the form is currently locked, so it's going to tell you cannot join the Sabong Evolution airdrop. So in just a few minutes, I will enable that, and when I do, you'll be able to submit your wallet. So right now, what you should be doing is getting your wallet ready. So copy your wallet address and get it ready, and we're gonna do this here. Let's see. Yep, form is ready. So Garfield, I think you should do the honors here, and count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then I will activate
Okay.
the form.
All right.
Let's
Here
let's
we go, guys. I wish you
uh,
well. I wish you luck. Hopefully, you get all the eggs you can get tonight. Here we go.
uh,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
we are
go.
live. All right, let's go. Let's see. Any wallet? There we go. They're streaming in now. We've got 15 in, 20. Whoa, it's fast here. They're coming in fast and furious. We are already at 40. Now 50. Wow, that's fast. They are coming in very, very fast. Uh, all right. So we are now 60, 70. I can't keep up. It's going. As soon as we cross 100, we can start our first magic square. And here we are. We've just crossed our 100. Boom. There we go. Right. All right. So let's play magic eggs. We'll
Magic
get
hits.
we'll get our board loaded up, and there we go, loaded up. So there was one duplicate, I guess. Okay, folks. So if you want to see the winners, if you want to check if you're if you're a winner, it's gonna update automatically in this spreadsheet, and you can see it by going to vitru.xyz/airdrop-winners. All right, that's where we're gonna go. And right now we are playing for 30 Sabong eggs, and let's go. Here we go. Good luck to all of you.
Oh, yeah.
And here we go. Our first winner is E646, ending in 5740. Let me make sure my spreadsheet is updated. Yep, it is updated. That's great. And let's keep going. Congrats. And if you have won, please let us know in the comments so we can put your comment up on the screen, and Garfield can himself congratulate you. So I'll just keep it going here. This is fun. So for next time, Garfield, I think I'm gonna need some egg animation here. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's magic
That'll be
eggs, so
good.
I have to go from squares to ovals here.
That's right.
Wow, here we go. 6. That's 6 winners.
I like the
Come on.
music.
All right,
too,
we got
you
one
know?
winner there. Do you mind putting it up there, Mike?
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
All right. We got lots of winners coming in.
The airdrop winner link. Is that what they're wanting?
No. Just put the comments of people who won.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah. So Doc won.
Oh, good for Martin.
Doc Martin.
Congratulations.
Congrats, Doc. And we got the
Giant.
Giant there winning also.
Mr. Giant.
Wonderful.
Mr. Giant.
Omni-Man.
Doris won.
Wow.
Yay.
Congratulations, guys.
Omni-Man.
Wow. I think these guys have enough to make an omelette tonight.
So,
He said scream when
technically,
you win.
Garfield, these are the first Sabong egg owners here.
That's right.
Wow, that's great.
Scream when you win. That's right.
Welcome to the evolution and the revolution. Yes.
That's right.
The revolution evolution.
Yeah. Nice. That's 11 done. Wonderful. Keep it coming.
Wow.
12. Nice.
So we're going 30, right, Nick? We're going 30 on this box.
Sorry?
We're going 30. We're selecting 30.
30. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And Garfield, I think Biz might be in the audience. Just remember that if we don't get the airdrop done on Sunday, he will be reminding us. I
Yeah.
appreciate Biz for that. Keeps me honest.
Yeah.
And he's going to
Yeah.
keep you honest too. And make sure that all the winners get their eggs on schedule.
Oh yeah. Biz is a very good representative for the community.
Yeah.
We always make sure that all the prizes are given away. And
Yeah.
fulfilled.
If you're late, you can still submit. Go and join. We haven't closed the form right now. It's still open. So keep going. We are taking advantage of Garfield's generosity and having multiple boards here tonight. So Garfield is in a very generous mood, giving away many eggs tonight, and you can be the proud winner of a Sabong egg, one of the first here.
Got me an
Got me an
omelet.
omelet.
Love it.
Don't drop your egg. Let's see.
All right, you can check this link here, Vitru XYZ airdrop-winners, to see if your address is in there. Okay, wrong page. There we go. 21 done. 9 more to go. Yeah, the link to join is up here in yellow. Vitru XYZ airdrop-join. There you go. That's 23
yeah.
done.
That's
And
pretty
how
cool,
many we
Nick.
got? 24.
24.
So Garfield, we've got funky disco music, we've got Bollywood music. Now we need to figure out where we can get some excellent music. So we got to figure that out
Hey,
for Sabong.
I like this music.
So maybe you can bring us some Filipino tunes, yeah?
No, this I like this better.
Yeah. All right.
Maybe next time.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
27 done. Closing in on the last 3 for this batch. Woohoo! 28 done. 29. And now the last winner for this batch coming up. Who's it gonna be? I bet it's gonna be you. I bet it's gonna be you.
Yeah. That's right. 100%.
There we go.
Yeah.
Boom. All right. Congrats to these 30 amazing winners of each one gets one Sabong Evolution egg airdropped on Sunday after the mint. Yeah. All right. That's great. Let me go ahead and copy these because I know that the program might wipe out these. I think it should be okay. It should be okay. Yeah. But anyway, I'll just back them up just in case. I always like to be safe. So I will create a backup of these somewhere else. Okay, great. Now let's go and check what we have. Whoa, Garfield, I'm very sorry, but
Yes.
we're gonna play some multiple rounds. We have 383 responses right now.
Oh, wow.
How's
Yeah.
that possible?
So
Multiple wallet
I can only
pastes.
do 100 per board, so we are committed now to at least. Can we? I'm gonna stop it at 400. Okay.
Okay. So what do we?
Otherwise, you're giving away eggs all night. All right, there we go. Kill it. 98, 99, and done. Okay. So we have 400 responses now, and we just finished one board of 100. Give me your final answer. Do you want to still do 30 each board, or do you want to do fewer on the second, third, and fourth boards? Since we
No,
didn't
we've
expect
already. Yeah, that's fine. We've already decided on 30. So
30,
Tonight
so that's
will be
going to be 30 multiplied by 4, 120
30.
eggs going out to all these wonderful folks here in the audience tonight. Okay, let me cue it up then and get it going. This is wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
I think the music, Nick, this is what made me even more, generous.
More generous music.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I like it. The music makes you generous. What are we doing here? All right, we're going back to our board. We're gonna reload, and here we go. 100. Oh, we had 3 duplicates there. Okay, so we will play without a full deck, but that's okay. Here we go. Round 2. You want to say go, and I'll go then.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Bam! Here we go. All right. So let's see some more egg jokes here. We got excellent, of course, but what else? Exceptional. What else you got? Come on, bring it on, guys.
Exciting.
Excellent.
Extraordinary.
Extraordinary. There we go. Nice.
All right.
4. All right.
Like the 80s, Nick.
All the dad jokes are coming out. Excellent.
And all right.
Exactly. Ooh, I like that, Phantom. Exactly. Woohoo. Nice.
I'm ecstatic.
Ecstatic. Exaggeration. Ecstasy. Ooh, ecstasy. Exhibit. Yes,
Exhibit.
exhibit. Love it. Love it.
That's a good one.
Stop yoking around.
Don't joke around.
Don't
Oh,
joke around.
nice.
That's
I think
funny.
we're all tired.
Excellent. JW says, poor Garfield, I think he was only planning on 30 total. No, I think Garfield's very generous. I think, wow, okay, this egg advance. I love these dad jokes. They're egg jokes. Cracking me up. That's funny. Oh.
Friday.
Edison asks, "How can you create a wallet?" Edison, that's a tough one for us to explain. But basically, you need a crypto wallet. It's probably outside the scope of us trying to explain it. If you Google how to create a crypto wallet, you'll probably find information on that. It's not quite simple. Egbert, ooh, that's interesting.
Exercise.
Egbert comes from Dilbert, I'm presuming. Excellent work. Exercise. My brain is scrambled. Like that, Rohan. How many extra rounds are we going tonight? I guess we had planned on 1 and we're going 4. So that would be 3. 3 extra rounds, folks.
Wow, we got 3 altogether, 4 altogether.
Yeah, that's how we came up with 120. So
That's right.
Sorry for costing you 480. What is it? $480. So
It's like 1,600 or something. 400.
oh yeah, more than that.
No, it's
right?
more than that.
Oh yeah,
More than that, I think.
40 times. Yeah. Oh wait,
16
more than that.
16
My math
grand.
is so
16
bad.
grand.
Sorry. Extra rounds. You guys crack me up. Woohoo! 23. So, Garfield, I have to ask, somewhere in this game, somewhere in this evolution, is there going to be an answer to that question?
What?
Which came first?
Chicken, the rooster, or the egg?
That's a good one. Well, I guess I will. It will be a challenge to the community. If one can present his argument why either one came first, then maybe we can reward that person. Why did they?
There's some really good ones here. Some really good ones. The egg came first because we got it for 40 USDC. That's funny. 26 coming up. All right. Oh no, Rohan. That's really
The shell stitch. Wow.
Yeah.
I thought us having fun. Bunch of practical jokers. It's funny. All right. 28. 28 done. 29 coming right up. And here is the last one of this batch. Done. All right, let's make sure they're updated here. Yes, we've got 60 on the board here. And we are going all the way to 120. Okay, wonderful. So you can search this sheet and see if your address is in there, and see if you're a winner. Jen has a good one. Everyone's you can roll. I like that. Everyone's sunny side is up
Chicken.
today. All right.
Tart. It's so ridiculous. God created Adam and Eve chicken when they made the first egg.
All right. You're going to reload the board now with the next patch. So that's patch number
Yolk and
3
roll.
of 4. So, Garfield, can you make any exceptional promises for a Saturday? Are you going to bring in any extra, I don't know, entertainment, whatever? Are you going to sing for us on Saturday? Like, is there anything extra entertainment
For
planned?
that event. Because it's the minting event, right?
Yeah. I'm saying, like, are you planning to do anything exceptional?
We'll see. Maybe, yeah. I think maybe
All right.
I can.
I look forward to it.
Wow. Okay.
Now I have
But
put you on the spot. You have to think about what you're going to do now.
Well, I'm an artist too, Nick. So I may not be good in doing this, but I'm good in. I play instruments and.
All right. I look forward to that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are well short on this board here. That means there were a bunch of duplicates that got wiped out. No worries. Unofficial announcement. Garfield and I still have the new members contest going on. What's that all about, Garfield?
What's that?
Phantom says Garfield and I still have the new members contest going on.
Yep. Remember through January?
That's right. Yeah. For December, it ends on December 15. Those that recruit new members, new wallets, obviously, plus a minimum volume of 10,000 and above, will receive the price that's there in that flyer.
All right, great. Time to kick off this next board. So Garfield, let's go. Call me on the
Hey, Edison,
Oh.
stop posting your wallet address, or just go ahead and you can go to the join.
It's closed now.
It's closed? Okay. Yeah,
Yes.
It's closed, so you can stop posting your wallet. I think you posted like 6 times.
It's all right.
5,
Ready.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Boom.
Go.
Here we go.
Bye.
Winner number 1, board number 3, coming right up. And it is a beautiful, sexy address, 5843. Wow, what a wonderful address. Love that. It's great.
That wasn't my address.
Yeah.
Wasn't that lovely?
DVCF. Woohoo. Everyone should get vanity addresses. I think that's cool. Four. I'm gonna blitz through this. So I asked on X if I should do a buying blitz on Sunday. I have to go and see how many people responded, yes or no. I should have done it as a poll.
For this Sunday,
Ah.
Nick?
Why don't dinosaurs lay eggs? They're extinct. I'm sorry, Garfield. What did he say?
Oh, you said that you're thinking of doing a buying blitz for this Sunday?
Yeah. What do you think? Should I do it?
Because I know you always do it on either Saturday, but we're doing the minting on Saturday.
Yeah. I don't want to have any conflict with that. So
Yeah.
I want to 9 done. Wow, there's some. Oh wow, Tartan Madman has a really elaborate one. Why did the chicken cross the road, roll in the mud, and then cross the road again? Because he was a dirty double crosser.
Double crosser.
Yeah, nice. Rohan's got a book on egg jokes here. Looks like
Yeah.
he's on a roll here.
Somebody's on Chat GPT.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a short. I have a little anecdote about eggs. So I used to live in DC, and my daughter was very little at the time. Well, both my daughters were, and the White House has an Easter egg roll for kids.
Okay.
You have, but you have to stand in line to get the tickets. So I had no idea. I'm like, you can just walk up, get the tickets, and go back home, right? I got there in the evening, and there were people already camped out for a day. It was
Right.
like an
Wow.
iPhone line or whatever. They had like their tents and chairs and everything, and I'm like, wow, this is interesting. So I stood in line, and I had not done my due diligence. I had not checked exactly when the counter will open and all that. They were going to open in the morning. So, and this is winter, you know. So I stood in the line, freezing there with the snow. That was like the worst night ever. But I got the tickets, and I got to go with my kids on the White House Easter egg roll, and that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. So that's my one excellent story.
You're
So
excellent.
that's what a father would do, right? Sacrifice of a father.
Yeah, well, it wasn't much of a sacrifice, just a little cold, but it was definitely fun to experience that on the White House lawn.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they still do it. I hope they do because it was definitely very, very fun for the kids. Haha, this is the best one. I love this one.
Yeah.
The eggs decided to leave Europe, so we need to prepare for Brexit.
No, I think this one's the best one. An egg and a piece of toast walk into a bar together, and the bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve breakfast here." It's pretty funny.
It's very funny. Rohan has egg GPT. Jen says egg GPT. Ah, that's probably true. Rohan, do you have egg GPT? That's where they're coming from. 22. All right, so this is our board number 3. This would be winners uh, 40 through 60, I believe. Yeah? No, wait. What? No, no,
No,
no.
we're like 80 through 100 now,
Yeah. 80 through 100. 80 through 1.
or
Um,
120.
yeah.
No, 130. No, 110. What am I saying?
We're all
It's
bad at
late.
that. 24. Here we go. 25. 26. 27. 3 more to go on this one here. Mike, isn't it exciting to know that, what is it? 15 hours from now, we'll be doing this exact same thing again on YouTube
Yeah, it's
with
very.
another live. And that is it, folks. Board number 3 is done. Check this link here, airdrop vitruveo.xyz/airdrop-winners to get access to the spreadsheet and see if your beautiful address is in the 90 that are there so far. So 90 winners tonight. That's 90 Sabong Evolution eggs. You are very fortunate because, as Garfield said earlier, the early mints have the greatest probability of a mutation or a superpower. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
That's a lot of egg sandwich to be made.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
Garfield, thank you. Yeah, thank you. All right. So we can reset the board now again and get our last batch. So
Phantom.
the flashlight episode has turned into a nightlight. Ah. All right. The last batch is coming right up.
Leave the best for
And
last.
bam. Okay. Here we go. Count me out here, Garfield.
So
Let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Bam. Here we go. Okay, so that also brings me the question. You just love the Garfield comic, or is this what's the origin of Garfield?
Oh, that's funny you asked that question. I'm not a. I love dogs. I have a golden retriever.
Okay.
I never had a cat, and um, and when I joined Discord, I wanted to overcome that. I wanted to overcome that, so I became a cat, right? And then I started watching Garfield. I used to get so bored with him, and now I love watching him. And now I appreciate cats. So that's the reason behind Garfield.
All
That,
right.
I instead of me being a dog, I wanted to be a cat because I'm not a fan of cats, and now I like them.
That's so
Especially
random.
when
That's
So
pretty
having
funny.
maybe Garfield on the next airdrop, in addition to eggs, you can also give out cats to people.
yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be cool.
Please send us your address to have a cat delivered. Amazon Prime. All right. Did you hear about the rooster who wouldn't stop cursing? There was some very foul language. Ha ha ha. 12 done.
Hmm.
Come on, come on, come on. Pick me, says everybody. $15 done. 16. We are halfway there. Next. 17.
I'm actually more excited about the reveal, Nick, because that's when these eggs will reveal their
Yeah.
power, their DNAs.
Absolutely. I think that's a lot of fun.
The event on Saturday is more of we get to determine how many NFTs do I want, how much shares do I want to get from these 12,000 vibes, and the rebase of 100,000 people.
I want to do a quick check on how many stakes there are. I want to see if we can cross 1 million before our spotlight tomorrow. Let's see where we are right now. $24. Make sure we got all of them in here. Yep, that's good. What's our number? 920,563. Nice. All right, 25 done. Why did I scroll this window up? I don't need to scroll it. Here we go. We'll keep it there. Oh, I was looking at how many we'd reached. 4 more to go. 27, 28. All right, so I need someone with 80,000 Vitru to go stake so we can make our 1 million goal.
That's right.
So 29. I just made up that goal. It was not a goal until a few seconds ago. 30. Done. All right, let's check and see that we have 120 winners. We have 119. What happened here? Now I know I did 23 and 24 accidentally together, so maybe that's why. let me check. Let me check. I'm gonna copy this just in case and back them up. All right, we'll figure out about that one last one. But we are set here. So congratulations to all the winners here. Amazing, amazing, amazing.
Wow.
Garfield, amazing. Thank you so much for all of this. Looking forward to Saturday. Very excited about Sabong. Thank you for this airdrop. I think people are going to be extremely grateful to receive their free egg on Sunday and then get the reveal done on the 14th.
That's
So
right.
oh, Kizzy says one account won twice. Yeah, that would be it. It would not pull one. You know what? So I guess what we have to do? We gotta go get one more winner here. So we light up 120 exactly.
I hope
And
it's you. There you go.
there we go. Okay, perfect. We've got 120. Beautiful. All right, that is it. So, folks, Sabong Evolution is coming. It is going to be very, very amazing. We are gonna see you Saturday for the mint. Saturday at what time? 6 p.m. Is it
6
or
p.m.
6 p.m.
Yeah,
Pacific time? That's when the mint
that's
goes
right.
live, and we're gonna be live again and helping out with that. So with that, I think we can call it a wrap. I'm gonna let you have the last word here, Garfield, and then we'll wrap it up.
Well, I just want to thank you, Mike, Nick, for having me tonight and the opportunity of being able to share this amazing project to the community because I know that we can do this thing together. So thank you, everyone, for your participation.
Yeah, you're
Thank you.
welcome. Yeah,
Yeah.
congrats on the launch and looking forward to Saturday, see what's going to go on.
All
All
right,
right.
everybody, have a good
Good
evening,
night.
good morning, good day, wherever you are. Sabong out.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.